What's going on, y'all boys, man? CJ back with another video, and what better way to start it off than with a nice pull-up three from a 7'2" big. Man, I'm out here on my 7'2" shot creator. I'm knocking down crazy shots, step backs, floaters, everything, you name it. So let's talk about the build a little bit. I'm on a 7'2" big. My ball control is only a 65. My threes are 85. My middies are 90. I can post spin, post hop shot. I can dunk a little bit. My driving dunks are 75. I got a 90 set in dunk. But all that don't really matter. All the other stats, what we talking about is these shot created shots that I'm out here hitting. I'm on a 7'2" big. I'm shooting step backs. I'm really looking like KD out here. Like, tell me this isn't KD-esque right here. I hit a crossover. I'm hitting the Jokic step back, wide open corner three, bang. And I know these are supposed to be shot creating clips. We're talking about shot creating, but I have to show y'all the layups, man. Every video, I'm talking about these floaters. Look at that. It don't matter who's around me. It's always going to be an open floater. I am 7'2". Look, I'm running down the court crossover. This time I'm laying it up. That's the little scoop layup animation. But man, these floaters are insane. It don't matter if there's somebody in front of me. It always says open. Look, we jumping through traffic, easy layup. This build can seriously score in every way imaginable. I can shoot threes, mid ranges, fades, step backs, post fades, you name it. Any type of range, any type of shot, it don't matter where I'm at on the court. I'm gonna knock it down. Look at me pulling up from deep. But coming back to these floaters real quick, because this is really crazy, man. Like, he's right up under me. It's not even contested. It don't matter. It's wide open. And again, I'm coming down the court. Somebody's right up on me. I floated right over them. Slightly contested. It's still green. But look at this clip, man. So the other one, it was like one person in front of me. This one, I got 3 people around me. It's 3 people trying to contest me. It's still lightly contested, and I still green it. Like, there's no real way to stop this build. If you are a skilled player, it's gonna be so hard to stop this build because you can shoot in every way possible. Like I said, look, another Jokic step back from 3. If you're out there hitting shots like that, how are they gonna guard you? They can't leave the 3 open. They can't leave the paint open. Look, I'm running through traffic, laying it up. I'm getting floaters over people. I'm shooting all kinds of shots. Like, how do you stop this? On offense, this build has absolutely no weaknesses. Like, I can seriously score in any way I want to. I could post up all game. I can post hop shots all game. I can hit shots. Look, I'm breaking ankles. I'm 7'2", dropping people. I know it's a takeover, but I should not be allowed to move and score the way that I do. And the beauty of this build and being 7'2" is when my teammates try to ice me out, I'll just grab a rebound and get a bucket myself. And another thing about this build that I didn't even mention is that I get hook specialists on gold. I can also do post hooks. Now, I haven't brought my close shot up yet, so I don't have any clips of the post hook, but I'm very capable of scoring with post hooks as well. Look at me working the post, step back, another easy bucket. The only real weakness that this build has is on the defensive end. But even with that being said, I still play defense very well. Now, I had to sacrifice some things, of course. So what I did was I dropped down my perimeter defense. I have no perimeter defense and no steal, which isn't a problem because when I'm playing rec, I'm guarding paint most of the time. Now, yes, in certain situations, it can be an issue, but even then, you'll see later in this video, I'm able to play a bit of perimeter defense. You just gotta know how to move. I'm 7'2", I got a long wingspan, so I can contest shots and things like that. So even with defense being my weakness, it's still not as bad as you think. I'm out here getting blocks. My block is 87. My interior defense is 72, so I get the right badges that I need. And look at me, I'm shooting right over people. But like I said, even though I don't have any perimeter defense, any steal, I'm still able to play defense. I can still protect the paint. I'm 7'2", so I have a big wingspan. I got a 7'2" wingspan. I got an 87 block. I can protect the paint. My rebounder is an 83, which sounds low, but again, I'm 7'2", so I grab rebounds. On this build, I average about 10, 11 rebounds a game, but there's a lot of games where I'm getting like 15, 20 rebounds. So the thing that's supposed to be my weakness really isn't a weakness. Like, I have low attributes on defense, but I'm still playing defense. I'm still protecting the paint. I'm doing everything a big man's supposed to. I'm grabbing rebounds. And while having all those abilities, I'm able to still score in any way I want to. But let's be real about the build here for a second. Now, this is where I'm going to get completely honest. This whole time I have been honest, but now I'm just going to be completely honest, right? So we'll start with the perimeter defense. Having no perimeter defense does suck, especially, you know, if you're playing a team where they're setting pick and rolls. The weakness there is you suck in the pick and roll defense. Like, you can't help your teammate. You can't like get to the guard and then get back to your big. It's tough. But even with that being said, you know, you're still capable of doing it sometimes. It's not that big of a detriment, again, because I'm playing with randoms all the time. I'm not playing in comp settings, so it works because I'm just playing against casuals the whole time. So not having perimeter defense, it isn't a big deal. But again, like I said, if you're like trying to guard pick and roll, it's a little tough, especially like in park. It's tough. It's tough to play defense. It still works. You just got to know how to move the stick. That's one thing. Like, you could have no perimeter defense and still be a good perimeter defense. You just got to really know how to play defense, know how to move. Like, you're at a liability, you know, your player doesn't react as quick. You know, the cutoff animations aren't there as well as like a lockdown build. But if you know how to stay in a good position, you know where to be, you know how to cut somebody off, you can still play good perimeter defense. You can still lock somebody up. It's just a lot more difficult. And another thing that I'd be honest about is the 82 strength. I do not like it. The 83 rebound is fine. Actually, no, it's not, because you need a higher rebound to get gold box RBs. That's the one thing that sometimes kills me with this build is not having the gold box out beast. You really need that. I think that's really important on the big man build. So if I was to remake a build like this, I definitely try to get the gold box out beast. That is so important, because while I do get like 10 to 15 rebounds a game, there's times where I'm playing like a big man that got like the 99 rebound or 95 rebound, whatever, high rebound. There's a lot of times where they just grab boards over me. They will push me out the way. And there's times too when I match up against a pure inside big, he will body me. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of times where they get deep in the paint, they're gonna get those dunk animations on you, them standing contact dunks. But even with that being said, with the big man, when they go that high on those attributes, when they've got like that 90 standard dunk, they've got like the 90 plus rebound, 90 plus strength, that's so many attribute points that are already in the high 90s. They do not have perimeter defense. They don't got the defense to keep up with you. So just like they can bully you in the paint, you can score on them easily. You can get these easy buckets off. They can't contest you. You know, you're a little quicker than them. These step back shots, they don't contest very well. They're not used to guarding things like this. You can see it time and time again throughout this video. I'm hitting so many shots off the dribble. Like, they just don't know how to guard it. They don't know when I'm about to pull up for a shot. At any given moment, I could pull up for a shot and score. Like right here, I get the ball. I got somebody on me. I'm just gonna hit a step, not even a step back. I'm just gonna fade and score. Alright y'all, so outside of the clips, I got some gameplay here for y'all. So I got two gameplays I'm gonna show y'all from Park. Today I decided to hop on Park and play some games, and man, this build, I honestly didn't think I could play Park with it just because it has no defense. I can score obviously, but I ain't got no perimeter defense, but I was fine. So I'm gonna show y'all the games today, man. I was out here getting buckets. Now this game, I think I started off a little bit slow. I might have missed a few shots, but after that, man, I was hitting my shots. I'm really out here as a 7'2" shot creator, just getting buckets. So right here, I thought it was an easy layup. He blocks me, I get the ball, kick it out to my teammate, and he knocks down the shot. All right, so here's one defensive clip for y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and skip from the last clip. I jumped ahead. This is just to show the Bills defense a little bit. You see he tries to charge by me. I get a decent stop. Let me pause this real quick. So just to talk about the defense, I know it's already paused the game and everything, but the defense on this build, I got no perimeter defense, but if you know how to move, you can play a little bit of defense. But when you're guarding the ball handle, of course, it's gonna be a lot tougher. But from my experience so far playing Park today, it wasn't really an issue. I was able to play defense. And even when they do score, I'm matching their buckets. I'm out here getting like 10, 12 points a game. So right here, this is gonna be the first bucket, jumping ahead again. Now, one thing that I hate about playing with randoms is, I mean, he hit me, you know, fairly quick, but a lot of times when I'm playing with randoms, this is my life right here. I am sitting wide open waiting for the ball and they don't pass. But you know, he hit me at a decent time, but honestly, I wasn't expecting, so I didn't shoot. I pump fake, and look, going with that one-legged Jokic step back. Now after I hit that shot, got my takeover, and y'all know once I get takeover, it's a bucket every time. So I'm coming down the court, step back. I don't care who's near me, I'm shooting that every time. I am 7'2", they can't contest me. And man, watch this clip right here, right? So he goes and pulls a jumper, he misses, I grab the rebound. Like I said, y'all know I got takeover. So what I'm doing, I'm shooting from Curry range. Behind the half court line, I pull up, it's an easy green. And hold on, man, I'm not done yet. So he tries to pull up a midi. And man, when I said a 7'2" shot creator, I was not capping. Look at this, I'm out here dribbling, ISO, step back, give me them ankles, boy. It's a bucket. Easy bucket. I'm shooting 71%. This game had a bad start, but I'm out here scoring at will. And then again, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the defense real quick. Now again, the defense is nothing spectacular, but look, I'm able to get bump animations. You know, I got a little bit of strength. I got 82, so I'm able to get some bump animations. Now, you know, he ain't doing nothing crazy. He ain't really ISO, not crazy, but you can play a decent little bit of defense. But after that, I grab the rebound. I'm trying to cook up again, and man, I should have knocked that down. I end up missing the jumper. My teammate gets the rebound. He pulls a wide open midi. He misses. I get it back, and I'm gonna kick it to my teammate for game. He knocks down the jumper. That's the end of the first game. So I finished that game with 11 points. I was getting buckets. I think I probably missed like 3 shots that game. I had the 2 bad shots to start. So I was 5 for 8. I had 2 bad shots to start, and then I just missed that last step back. So I finished that Park game with 11 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block. And you see my matchup went 1 for 4. He wasn't scoring on me. All right, so we jumping ahead to the next gameplay, and y'all see my percentages right here. It's like 3 games I played. So I'm shooting 41%. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, sometimes I'm shooting step back, shooting crazy shots, but I feel like, give me y'all opinion. I feel like it's a lot more harder to shoot on a big man than it is a guard. I can have a guard with a 65-3, 55-3, and I'll hit. Like, I know how to time it. I know when to let it go. But the big man, it feels like the jumper changes every time. Like on this build, I feel like I can't watch the release all the time. It gotta be like partially muscle memory. So there's times where I catch it wide open, try to shoot, and my shot's just not falling. So I don't know what it is with the big men. It's like they didn't want stretch bigs to be too powerful, because I'm out here shooting wide open sometimes and the jump shot is just not falling. So I shoot 41%, which isn't great. All right, so we're skipping ahead here. They got 8 seconds left to get a shot up. He's gonna pull a 3, he misses. I grab the rebound, and this is one of my favorite things about this build, is just grabbing the rebound and pushing the break, being able to dribble, look right by him, and that slow Jokic layup, but I get it off. Usually I throw a floater right there, and y'all seen the clips earlier. Like I said, I mentioned this probably like 2-3 times already, but the floaters are so OP on big men. Like somebody could be right on me and I just throw a floater right up over them. We're a little bit through the game right now, 9-6. I got 4 points so far. I'm shooting 50%. I missed a few shots, but look at this. We're going right back into the bag. Easy step back. He couldn't contest it. And that's another good thing about being 7'2", is a lot of times they cannot contest your shots, your pull-up jumpers. And look how fast we get down the court here. I'm 7'2", so you know them steps and them strides are super long. I get to the paint easy, another easy floater. And then this clip right here, this is what I'm talking about, being too tall, they can't contest you. Once I seen I had the guard on me, I was pulling this regardless. Hit a little baby hezzy, pull up, he can't contest, he's too small, I knock it down. And then for the last bucket of the game, I'm going right back to what I always do. Run straight to that corner, step back, easy bucket. That's 13 points in that game. I ended up shooting 75%. So I finished that second game, 13 points, 7 rebounds. I'm pretty sure this was back-to-back too. The 2 gameplays I showed you, I'm pretty sure it's back-to-back. The first one I had 11. This one I had 13 and 7 rebounds. But yeah, so I was out here getting buckets, man. I'm really, like I said, I'm a 7'2" shot creator. I know the dribbling ain't nothing crazy, but I am hitting step backs at a high rate. I'm hitting, especially once I get takeover, I'm shooting step back threes, all that. But that's the end of the video, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.